guys, welcome to my channel. So today's look is going to be a smoky golden look. The reason I said smoky golden, it's because I did incorporate a little bit of gold in my inner tear ducts. So yeah, if you guys want to see how I achieve this look, go ahead and keep on watching. Okay, so the smoky eye that I'm doing, it's gonna be so easy. It's only literally taking 2 colors, well actually 3, because I'm gonna put some highlight in the inner corner. But I'm going to start off with the Morphe palette, and I'm going to use this brown shade right here. And that's one of my favorite brown shades, if you can tell. And I'm just going to go ahead and put this all around my eyelid right here. It's okay if there's fallout, you can just clean that up after. And this is the transition color for the smoky eye. Next, I'm going to use my MBM palette, and I'm going to use the color black. And I'm going to use a flat brush. As you can tell, I've already used it for my other eye. And it's an easy step. You just add the black shade on your eyelid. On your eyelid, just pack that on. Now I'm gonna go ahead and get my fluffy brush, my small little fluffy brush. It's a Mika brush, and it's E3010. It's a really small fluffy brush. And I'm just gonna go ahead and blend out the edges. In a circular motion, I'm just blending them out towards my brow bone. And I'm gonna add a little bit more black. It's pretty much just going to be going back and forth with those 2 brushes. Next, I'm going to go in with my matte setting spray, and again, this is just to intensify the colors. It's not actually to set my makeup. I'm just going to put my hands here. Just let that dry a little. Next, I'm going to go ahead and use my Tarte eyeliner. And I'm going to make a pretty long wing. So now that I got the wing lined out, I'm just going to go ahead and clean it up with concealer. Now I'm gonna use my Maybelline concealer and just use it on my under eye. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and add my setting powder so my under eye won't crease. On my nose. Okay, I don't like to have my setting powder on for too long because then it looks extremely white. So I'm just gonna go ahead and dust that excess off. And I'm going to repeat the same process for the 2 shades on my under eye. So I'm grabbing the black shade from my MBM palette with my flat brush, and I'm just applying that underneath. Under. Just tapping that. It's okay if you have fallout, you're gonna blend it out with your brown shade. So now I'm going into my Morphe palette. Sorry, it's a little dirty. I'm grabbing my light brown shade and just using that shade underneath. Just blending those 2 together. Sometimes I get asked, how far down do you bring out the color? It's usually where your eye sinks in, like where the brush sinks in. You see there? That's where you bring it down. Okay, so now that those 2 shades are blended out, I'm gonna go in with my eyeliner. And I'm going to also apply that on my waterline. To give it a more smokier look. And I'm going to apply my eyelashes. Next, I'm going to grab my IBY brush and my setting spray from Ulta Beauty, and I'm just going to spray it. And I'm going to dip it into my Anastasia Glow Kit. And I'm going to grab the Golden Dawn shade. And I'm going to apply this on my inner corner right here. The setting spray just makes it a little bit more intense. Next, I'm going to grab my MAC Studio Fix powder and just put that all over my face. So for my lips, I'm going to go ahead and use the NYX Abu Dhabi. I think that's how you pronounce it. I don't know how you pronounce this. But this one. And you already know my Strip Down lip liner. And I'm just going to use this to outline my lips. Shade it in grab this shade here and just apply it in the middle. So this is the finished look. This is my version of a smoky eye. I didn't want to have it super dark. That's why I incorporated a little bit of gold on my inner tear ducts. So if you guys like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on my next video. Thank you. Peace out.